I've got questions on how to train during your nucleus overload period, so today I'm going to go through just that on how you need to train when doing nucleus overload. So let's start with the basics. Pick the muscle or muscles you have underdeveloped or want to grow them to be even bigger. For most people, pick one or two muscles so you can recover well. If you can recover very well, you can take more muscles also, even full body, but again for most people, it is just too much. You will be better off training with quality couple muscles than training everything with badly, which won't even lead to good gains. So now that you've picked your muscles, you want to train them at least 3 days a week, but I recommend at least 5 days a week or even every day if you can. Then about training, what you want to do is that at the end of your workout, at home or even before the actual workout, you are going to do this light pump work, which means that you take a weight you can do at least 15 reps. And obviously, don't go overboard doing like 80 reps. You still want to use your fast twitch muscle fibers. And when training, try to focus on getting the maximum pump you can. Entirely forget the whole progressive overload thing. Just try to get the best pump and focus on mind-muscle connection. Don't do no more than 5 sets at maximum. That will already give enough fatigue to get your muscle in the growing phase without sacrificing recovery. If you are a beginner, you can get away with even 2 or 3 sets. An alternative could be if you want to do those long drop sets where you get the ultimate burn and pump to your muscles, don't do it for more than 5 minutes, it will be enough. Also, when doing the sets, you don't need to go to absolute failure. Just get good sets. You can leave couple reps in reserve. When it comes to picking what exercises you want to do, pick the safest ones which allow you to get the best pump. For example, don't do bench presses but rather push-ups. Bodyweight exercises are usually a good idea as many of them are pretty safe to do. And the reason you don't want to do those big compound movements is for the recovery aspect. Obviously, bench press will give your body more fatigue than just simple push-ups. The second and even the most important reason is that you avoid injuries much better with simple isolation movements. Isolation movements are the best for nucleus overload purposes because of the safety aspect. I forgot to tell it before, but you can continue to train normally in whatever split you are doing. Just add this nucleus overload training to the muscles you want to bring up. Also, I know this is common sense, but let's say you are doing nucleus overload on your chest. If you have a chest day on Monday and Thursday, you don't need to do your nucleus overload training also. Your chest will get enough stimulation from your normal chest training alone. I think that's enough you need to know about the training aspect. Hopefully, I didn't forget something. Now let's talk about what you need to do after having your nucleus overload period. For continuing the process of muscle growth, post-nucleus overload training has a crucial step, which is your mTOR reset. It's not optional. After every time you have done your nucleus overload training for 4 to 8 weeks, you need to take a break from the gym for a week or 2. These breaks allow mTOR to reset, which is essential for muscle gain. The whole idea of nucleus overload is to increase your muscle nuclei, which leads to rapid muscle development after your break. Don't expect gains during your nucleus overload period. Expect gains after the break as you continue training normally. After the break, you can continue training your muscles normally or even do nucleus overload again. I even made videos explaining the science of why nucleus overload works so well and how mTOR reset works. Go watch them now if you want to know more.